Hey gamers, Stogie here. Today I'm bringing you guys a Battlefield 3 video about Battlefield 4. Today what I'd like to talk about are some of the reasons why I'm really excited for Next Gen and Battlefield 4. And what you can see me playing here is Close Quarters DLC on Xbox. And I'm using the AEK in, these are two pretty good streaks that I go on and end up picking up other weapons, but hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. So on to the commentary. The number one thing that I'm excited about for Battlefield 4 from my end is the increased player count. Now, you guys who play on console know that we have been severely limited in our player count to 24 players max on a server and 8v8 on these close quarter servers. Even though 8v8 on close quarters is less than the 12v12 in the larger maps, it feels like more action, which is part of the reason that I like to play it. But overall, having at minimum 64 player servers or 66 player servers, whatever it is, on the Battlefield 4 on next gen console, PS4 and Xbox One, that's just amazing, dude. I cannot wait for that amount of action. That was probably the number one reason why I played Call of Duty more often than Battlefield, just because I like the fast-paced action. So now that we're going to get that in Battlefield 4 on consoles, I cannot say which game I'm going to prefer, but I know I'm looking forward to Battlefield 4 more than Call of Duty goes. The second reason I'm really excited for Battlefield 4 is it's going to be at 60 frames per second on consoles, which is, it doesn't sound like that big of a deal unless you've played 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second shooter games. Now, this is 30 frames per second on the current consoles. 60 frames per second is what Call of Duty plays at, and that's why the gameplay and the motions feel so much smoother, because your eye can actually see, I think the refresh rate your eye can see at is 100, it's over 100 frames per second. So at 60 frames per second from 30, your eye definitely picks up a noticeable, discernible difference in the smoothness of the video. So I'm really excited to see that. The third thing I'm excited for is obviously better graphics. I know that PC players, these first three things they've had for a long time if they've had good PCs on Battlefield 3. But for us console players, the improving the graphics along with those first two things is just going to be like icing on the cake. So I'm really excited for that. The fourth thing I think is something we can all get excited about, and that's brand new maps to play on. I think the maps will be designed in a better way for 66 player counts on servers, because all of the platforms that are going to play Battlefield 4 or that they're designing Battlefield 4 for are going to be playing those max player counts. Now, I know that the current gen consoles are getting Battlefield 4, but you got to believe that's going to be a really scaled back version, and the only reason they're doing that is because of the launch window transition. So, really excited to play some new maps. I'm also excited for them building on the Battlefield Premium subscription service. I thought that the offering of Battlefield Premium, I thought it offered a lot to the users of Battlefield 3. I thought that the content that we got was, pretty substantial, being new maps, new weapons in the game that we could achieve via unlocks, new dog tags. I thought we got new camos. We got all kinds of awesome new things for premium. And I thought, paying for DLC in Call of Duty for years, I thought the Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3 premium was a much better value for my money. And I bought the premium thing right up front, so I got all of the map packs when they came out, so you ended up getting a discount, and it was definitely worth it. So I'm really looking forward to what they do in Battlefield 4 to expand on the service, because I know in past Battlefields, like where they had the Vietnam map pack, I think it was in Bad Company 2 or one of the other Battlefield games. I never played it, but I've watched quite a few YouTube videos on it. That offered a whole new theme and outlook to the game while playing it, which is really cool. I'm hoping that DICE continue to step up their game and offer expansions like that in premium that really make us value their game. And also Battlelog. I think Battlelog is an extremely useful tool. I know I play the game with it open a lot on my laptop screen just to kind of see where I'm at in weapon progressions and stuff, because it is a lot easier to look through and a lot quicker than trying to look through in-game menus. So I'm also looking forward to improvements on Battlelog. Next thing I'm excited for Next Gen and Battlefield 4 is my increased friends list. Now, you guys all know that I play primarily on Xbox, and I've told you guys that I'm switching over to PlayStation 4. I do PlayStation 3 gaming, and you guys are seeing that I'm putting up more videos of it, but basically what I'm saying here is majority of the people on Digital Warfare, majority of my friends, majority of my family, actually all of my family, everyone is saying we cannot ignore the value of the PS4. We cannot ignore what they've laid out the PS4 to be, and we're going to go PlayStation 4 next generation. And if you guys look at online polls, the numbers are saying something like globally and equally in the US, about 80% of gamers are saying they're buying PS4, and about 20% of gamers that are buying a console say they're buying Xbox One. That is a huge, huge jump. So, more players online, more friends online, just means more fun in these games. We're going to get, like for games like Call of Duty, you'll get matched up in better servers because it'll try to matchmake you with people closer to you. For us in Battlefield with the dedicated servers, that's not such a big deal, but overall, having more people online can only be a good thing for us. And number 7, the 7th thing that I'm really excited about for the Battlefield 4 game coming out is, I think because I'm going to play it more than I currently play, say, the Call of Duty series, I'm going to really redirect my video making into being primarily Battlefield, or being primarily the games that I enjoy playing, which I anticipate being Battlefield. So what I'm looking forward to are some new video series on my channels. I was really thinking about what I could do that would be unique and fun that I would really enjoy. And what I really enjoy is helping people in-game get better at the game. And if you guys watch people like Level Cap or X Factor or Matimio or those guys that all play PC Battlefield, they do some really cool series that help out. And what I was thinking about was something that a console player could benefit from that is kind of different than the PC Battlefield guys that are out there. So I'm trying to think along those lines and see if there's something console specific that I could help out with. But that's the end of the video, guys. That's what I'm excited about. Let me know what you're excited about in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later.